morning everyone. I'm here to do your What's Cracking reading. We're going to use the Greenwich Tarot for your reading today, which is this one. Somebody asked me yesterday what it was called, and I always try to remember to call the cards out before I start the reading, so hopefully I didn't miss. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you to all the new people on board. I've had a little bit of a burst, and it's was nice to see people still joining us. Thank you for all those people who came to me at Goulburn last weekend. I had a beautiful day, and thank you for Danielle for organising it from the Living Wellness Fairs. Our next fair will be at Young. So if you want to, we were very busy last time. So if you want to join me at Young, I'd suggest you get in early once I put the pre-bookings up. It's not till November, so pre-bookings probably wouldn't go up till mid-October, maybe towards the end of October. Maybe even at the beginning of November, but I'll keep you informed. Oh, Knight of Pentacles jumping out. You've got some sort of news coming about money, work, something here coming through. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I do intend putting more. I know I keep talking about it, but it's been a really busy week for me. I do intend sort of doing some more on my coaching channel. I've been talking about that for a while. It's still an intention, and hopefully getting some more readings up. So you'll be the first people to know when that happens. All right, let's get into this reading. Ah, Nine of Cups, straight out of the gate. I love it. All right, so the Nine of Cups is the card that is classed as the wish card. There really is no other way to see around this, but there is a little bit of an undertone here, certainly if it comes up in reverse, around being careful what you wish for. There's that feeling of sort of being overconfident once you receive something and not feeling like you have to put the work in. On the traditional tarot, the guy's sitting there with a lot of food. He's looking very sort of pleased with himself. So sort of just be a little cautious about what you're wishing for, and if you do get your wish, don't feel that you don't have to put some effort in still. Don't be over I almost want to say overconfident with your win, but appreciate it. Appreciate it would be the thing. Come at it with gratitude. All right, so I have the Five of Wands coming through. See, this is what I get completely. Be careful of what you wish for. This Five of Wands is a card that talks about conflict. For me, it mostly comes up when you're conflicted about some sort of decision, direction that you're going in. It's very much the energy of going backwards and forwards and, you know, perhaps questioning yourself, but not being assured of what you're doing. I feel like whatever you're receiving here is absolutely sublime. It's something you've really wished for, and I feel like you are really sort of in your element. But something about it here makes me feel that perhaps what you wished for is really good, but perhaps you're not seeing it at this point in time. Wow, they both want to come out. All right, so we have the Love card and we have the Page of Cups, which is the card of messages coming through regarding love. So there's a lot of love in these two cards. You know, it's really funny. What I'm feeling here is, you know, when you get that message from somebody that you've known a long time ago that perhaps you had a lot of feelings for and things didn't go the right way, or perhaps you weren't 100% sure that was the right person for you, and you've always wondered where they've been or where they're up to. Some sort of message feels like it's coming out of the blue. And I feel like this person, maybe you were just friends, maybe things didn't come to fruition. And I feel like somehow or another with this Five of Wands under here, it's almost like this energy of this is something you've always wanted, but now it's coming at you. You're not really sure how to accept, how to move forward. Maybe somebody's contacting you and you're already in another commitment. It could be somebody's contacting you to see where you're at and you're just not really sure that you're still in the same place you were at. But that's a sort of energy that's coming through for me. It could also be for some of you like somebody new coming out of the blue, somebody new offering you something that you thought you wanted, but now you're not sure. You know, when you sort of wanted somebody to ask you out on a date, you may have had a bit of a crush on them. And then they ask you out and then you're not really sure that, you know, perhaps they're the person you thought they were. But that's the sort of energy I'm getting here. I want to say to you, whatever this is really good. It's an abundant situation. All you're being asked is to make sure that it's right for you. Don't get overconfident about it and then lose sight of what you really want. You know, sometimes you sort of meet people and you think this is the perfect person for me to be in love with, but the feelings don't come. Or sometimes you get the feelings and the other person isn't there. So I feel like it's something like that. So let's get in a little bit deeper. Whoop. Might just push that back a little bit. I feel like I'm right in the camera. All right, so we have the Lovers card coming through. I love it in this deck. It's the Lady and the Lord. The Lovers card talks about a sort of a coming together of two people because it's what the universe wants to happen. So it's like this person is destined for you on your path. Maybe before it was wrong time, you know, wrong place, like that sort of energy. But maybe it's somebody you really didn't see yourself with. Maybe that's why they're sort of giving you a little bit of a caution here. Whatever it is, I feel like it is about the Lovers. It could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but I do feel this is a really good union, but perhaps you're just not seeing it yet. All right. Okay, oh wow. There couldn't be anything more obvious here than this Wheel of Fortune coming out. When the Wheel of Fortune comes out, it says things are turning in your favor. If you've been waiting for somebody to come in, come back, ask you out, if you've been waiting for a brand new relationship, whatever this is, the Wheel of Fortune tells me something is turning in your favor and the time is right for this to manifest now. So it could be that you have been waiting for maybe somebody to come into your life, and if that is the case, I feel like this person is definitely on their way here. Quite possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here with this King of Cups. You know, sometimes the King of Cups for me can represent someone who has maybe had buried feelings or hasn't expressed their feelings well. Maybe, you know, for some of you, this is somebody really sort of opening up to you finally. But for me, it's something you've really wanted here. A brand new beginning with the Witch card. This is the card of the Fool in the standard tarot deck. I really like this energy. It makes me feel really good inside. It's really bubbly and it's like, you know, finally sort of hitting something sort of smack on, you know, really sort of going, wow, you know, this is just what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted. All right, I just want to know why you're faltering with this. So yeah, there's the Tower. I could feel that coming. Either you've got somebody else in the picture here with this King of Swords, or your fears around being hurt, or maybe something that's happened in the past happening again. That's why you're getting the conflict here. We've got a lot of Scorpio energy here, so you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like it's the fear of getting hurt here more than anything. You know, sometimes people say to me, you know, I had a crush on this person for so long, and I really got to believing that somehow or another they weren't seeing it the same way, they weren't feeling the same feelings. I feel like with this Tower, there's an enormous energy of, wow, I just didn't realize that what I was feeling was true or real. Because I feel like with this Tower, it feels like you're almost landing on your butt really quickly. I definitely feel no matter what, there's this fear of getting hurt, absolutely, but there's also this fear of elation, new beginnings, feeling connected to someone. So that's why you're getting the conflict here. All right, Seven of Swords, yeah. And with the Sun card, look, there couldn't be any more two conflicting energies. So, you know, sometimes with the Seven of Swords, it makes me feel like you don't trust the situation, or you don't trust what's happening here. But the Sun card is here, and like I always say, the Sun card's the best card in the deck. It's the only card that always, and even if it's in reverse, is always positive. So what I'm feeling here is this energy of, you know, do I trust this? Do I let myself go? Do I sort of jump into this? Because it does bring me a great deal of happiness, but I'm still sort of scared of getting hurt here, or scared of committing to something that's going to let me down. And for some of you, it feels like again. I don't feel that with the Sun card that is the case, but we'll pull some more cards. Look, you have the Justice card coming through. So for me, this is almost fated, especially starting off with the Lovers card here. Somebody I feel like is either coming in or coming around. I have a feeling I felt this in one of the other readings this week, like something that you've already encountered, or somebody that has already been in your life. I don't feel it's completely brand new for some of you. However, it could be somebody that you haven't had a connection with before. So with this card here, makes me feel that somehow or another this meeting of two souls here was meant to be. So definitely feeling that. I don't even feel I need to clarify that reading. All right, let's just have a quick look. Some sort of wishes coming true here, but you've got a little bit of conflict going on. I want to say to you, you've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun card, and then on top of it you've got the Ace of Cups with the Page of Cups. Like, to me, everything about this situation looks really positive. However, I feel like your doubts are creeping in a little bit about whether this can work, whether you're sort of the same person, whether things have changed for you. But there's definitely a conflict of, will this work out? And for some of you, this time. All right. I like that you've got the Tower. I always say that for me, the Tower can be a very positive card, because I feel like here you are sort of getting into this energy of, you know, realizing that your gut feeling was true, realizing that what you were feeling or what was happening here all this time was a real thing. Because sometimes we get the gut feeling, and when something happens we go, wow, I wished I'd have listened to my gut. I wished I'd have taken notice of that. All right, so we have card 35 coming out. It's called Lost Compass, and it's about getting back to integrity. So let's have a look and see what Spirit is saying here. Finding the way home and trusting your intuition. Oh my goodness, I blow out at that sometimes. When the lost compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there, or to avoid this person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you're receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and use your homing instinct to lead you true. The lost compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors. You're not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is the person you're looking up to as a model for what it means to be a woman or a man? Trash that ideal. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You're meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. Make this your mantra. Love me or leave me. The lost compass is a blessing in disguise, because you have to sometimes lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes, so reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost, you simply do not know where you're going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a way to a new path. I feel that's absolutely beautiful and really resonant with the reading once again. So just to recap, I feel like for some of you, this may be somebody brand new coming into your life. I don't feel that's for everybody. For some of you, I feel like it's somebody coming round again, maybe because things didn't work out the first time. I don't feel that there was anything untoward or anything vicious or malicious here at all. I feel either that you were alongside somebody for a while, maybe you dated them, maybe you thought things would work out, and I feel like they just dwindled. It's not a feeling of calamity here. I feel like this Tower is really telling you, especially with this Wheel of Fortune and Lovers and the Justice card down here. Oh, sorry, yeah, the Justice card. There is this feeling here that you need to trust your intuition here. Even if you're going backwards and forwards, if this fear of getting hurt is here, remember, you shouldn't have a fear of getting hurt. You've come a long way. You should be able to always navigate being hurt. And if you don't take risks, you're never going to find out what makes you happy. So for me, it's a really beautiful reading, but you need to understand how to trust yourself, trust your intuition here. You're not wrong. All right, Have a wonderful day. Thank you.